taking a bit of an extended break there, so it's got to relearn. It's got to get some training wheels. Hey, everybody, welcome. Oh, no, okay, no, here we go. Hey, hello, everybody. Welcome to the King of Anime podcast. Another brand new season, winter anime, winter 2022 anime, and this year's winter, just maybe the sexiest anime that we'll be covering on the King of Anime podcast.
Is it? I feel like, have we never watched the ecchi series on here?
I don't think so.
I mean, no, because Fire Force is.
Boo.
I mean, yeah.
It's Fire Force.
This is the first.
Yeah, this is the first sexy King of Anime podcast. We should change the logo to King of Sex podcast.
When?
And it's not because I'm here either.
Oh, no, it'd be King of Sexiest podcast. That'd probably be. Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna turn away everybody.
Yep, we are the sexiest podcast this week and the most kawaii. So I guess we should introduce the show for any new viewers. This is the show where every season, at the beginning of a season, we pick a whole bunch of shows to watch, and we watch them, and we assign 2 things to them: a pass, which means we get to keep watching the show, or a kill, which means we don't keep watching the show. And it takes 2 or more for each of those. So it's pretty simple. It's basically a total and complete ripoff of Team 4 Star's Anime FMK. It's also been a bit. We haven't done the podcast in 2 weeks.
I feel like it's been a whole year since we've done it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. We didn't get to make that joke yet, so I have to just let it slide.
I mean, you know how long it's been since I haven't mentioned Sean?
Please, we could have done without that.
Well, we are going to get Liddy like a titty in here because it is the second.
We're not going back to freaking summer SeaTactics, please.
No,
Jesus.
we're sexy and we're kawaii this season. So
Okay, so we got weeaboo SeaTactics this season. Okay.
No. It's it is just what it is. So, I mean, I guess we should. Well, actually, co-hosts, introduce yourselves.
Well, hey there, everybody. Long time no see. It is I, Everything Animated, and I'm glad to be back doing this. And yeah, it really has been quite a while, and I'm looking forward to seeing what this year and what this season may bring.
Well, for me, Satsuki the Savage here. I'm ready to give y'all the best opinions you're going to hear this week about the animes, Attack on Titan, Dress Up Darling, World's End Harem. You know what I'm saying?
That sounds like a big anime right there.
It does. Anime. It sounds like an isekai.
It does.
Could you imagine if all 3 of those anime were in one giant anime?
It'd be a sexy anime. That's what it would be.
Like an isekai quartet type of deal?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Characters from World's End Harem and Attack on Titan.
Well, I could see Maureen trying to cosplay as one of the scouts. And then you could bring in the whole World's End Harem because Eren is destroying everything, so now they had to repopulate the world. I don't know where the kids on the block, I guess they're just playing music while Eren is destroying shit.
They provide the score for the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They're just being all depressed.
No, they play the song that they play when the Titanic was going down.
It has been an honor, gentlemen, to play with all of y'all. And I don't know what song they played, but it was the violins, I remember.
Yeah, it was it's a famous song, but I forget. Philippe Demick says, no Demon Slayer? Yeah, well, we revived the show. And we just, we could do something later on after the season's over. I don't know. There's no time to do it.
I know you and I, and maybe Hollow.
Yeah, no. We could just do something like that. It'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Because we did one on Mugen Train, so why not?
Let's do it.
Questions. We have questions. We
In
have
2 weeks. Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
and we
We must have a lot of questions.
we only have we only have 2.
Yeah, that's great.
One per each week. Great. Okay. Well,
The first question, asked by Anonymous, states, why does Satsuki like to bully lovesick girls?
I don't even know what this means.
I want to say loves what? Sasuke?
I don't know what I can't explain like what I've not experienced. What lovesick girl have I bullied? I don't understand this one.
I don't know.
I didn't do it though. I didn't do it.
I don't remember any girl that you've bullied. You've bullied me,
no.
but I'm not a girl.
I don't
Though you call me one.
I was gonna say saying they're calling you lovesick. See?
I mean, I don't. It's not like I love Satsuki or anything. Stupid baka.
Okay. It'll all come out soon enough.
No, I'm kawaii.
You know, I'll always be the guy that can like marry you guys. You know, the preacher.
This is true.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I'll definitely go to you. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I would never marry Satsuki. Not.
I'll even be the DJ. I'll throw that in for free.
Well, I know that because we already did the whole fuck, marry, kill thing, and guess who didn't get hitched?
That's supposed to mean.
You guys didn't get hitched. I'm sorry.
Happens.
Hurts.
One night stand.
Well, I mean, it doesn't hurt because I don't have feelings for you, Satsuki. Not at all, baka.
Oh my god.
You're aggressive. You're like Kaguya.
Do you guys need to talk about it?
Off stream.
No,
Off stream.
we just need to move to the next question. Who wants to be the one to tell C that Doki is technically 13? Who wants to be the one to tell this guy that he's wrong? Sorry. Moving on.
There is no way she's 13. You hear how she sounds when she talks. If that's a 13-year-old, I'm
Don't
jumping
finish
out
that
my
quote.
window.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Let's see. Doki, Demon Slayer, age. What the hell?
She's like 1,000 years old or something.
No, it says human, chronologically 113, but human 13 years old.
No.
Doesn't count.
Doesn't count. That
Thank you.
13-year-olds don't look like Doki.
Oh, hell no.
I mean, that's what they said technically.
Or sound like Doki either.
I know.
Well, okay, so I guess like as a human, she was 13 years old. Makes sense.
Hurts. But people really need to stop looting Nezuko. Really need to stop that. Not good. That's not good for your health.
Yeah, you're going to hell.
Yeah, Tanjiro is going to slice your head off. And the FBI.
I don't think they slice. You might get a bullet wound though.
Sean Tobin says, "But you love Lena." Not confirmed. Not true. Also, 54 more days. I assume 54 more days until 54 more days until now. I don't know.
50 more days until 86.
I mean, it's not like I'm counting those days.
I was about to say, you guys are counting.
All right. Next question apparently is by someone from the actual Discord we're in right now. It says, "Who wants to tell C he's a lolly?"
I don't want to tell him that yet.
Yeah, I think it's better for him to find out later on.
But
yeah, I've been trying to like throw like clues to him that he's a lolly.
I'm not.
There's ways to prove this, see, but
More
like I said,
rice, Ryuji.
Freaking C, Why do you not eat all your vegetables?
Because they taste bad and I don't like them.
Lolly confirmed.
No, not a lolly. I'm an adult.
Yeah, there's a lot of adults that are also lollies, apparently.
Oh
That's
my
true.
god.
Well, I guess we should move on to our first anime of the night, which is Nakama Club. Another one is Kids on the Slope.
Woo!
Yeah.
I don't know how much episodes you guys watch. I watch 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought we were doing it weekly, so I did too.
All right.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean, I've already
we're on the same
seen it.
page.
Cool. People need to stop calling me a lolly. I don't know what that's up about. But anyways, Kids on the Slope. Yeah, it's a Shinichiro Watanabe joint. Really good. Really loved the first 2 episodes. What'd you guys think about it? Well, EA, why did you pick this anime?
I was gonna say it's more for you guys to talk about than me, but why did I pick this one? Well, Shinichiro Watanabe is one of my favorite anime. I guess you could say artist directors, whatever you want to call it. He's done many greats from Cowboy Bebop, of course, to Samurai Champloo, Carol and Tuesday, Space Dandy, and this was his first anime that I watched where it wasn't even like an original. It was based off a manga, and I thought it would be interesting to see how he kind of adapted that. Because after this was over, I wanted to read it, and technically I never got a chance to, but I'm doing it now. Catching up on it, and I just really enjoyed it. The music is spectacular. I like how this is like a period piece, because it takes place in the 60s, and it's just very unique because also I love the character design. It's not the typical like anime look. It almost kind of looks like the older anime style with the eyes. You know what I mean? Like something from that genre in that era.
Mm-hmm.
So I just really love the art style, and you know, Watanabe is one of my favorites. So yeah, I definitely feel, and I felt like you guys would like this too.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, greatly.
So
enjoyed
far,
this.
I like it. I actually, when I first started seeing Kaoru, I thought he would be a character I wasn't going to like, because I kind of like put him in a box just like from his appearance and how he was acting very early on. I was like, okay, he's going to be the really quiet guy, and if they put all the focus on him, I'm guaranteed not to like him. But he quickly evolved in just 2 episodes. Or I guess you could just say we found out about him, because I think like one of the best qualities of his personality is like his pride, like how he's kind of, when there's a piece that he can't play, he goes out, buys the record, and he keeps practicing it and listening to it and practicing it and listening to it and practicing it. And I was like, I like that part of his character, to where it's like he's going to try to protect his pride as a musician. And it's a cool thing about him I wasn't really expecting. But yeah, so far I'm pretty much liking the cast. Kaoru, Centauro, and Ritsuko, they're all pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, I was in a jazz band about 3 or 4 years ago, so this is pretty cool for me, because like a lot of these tunes I know or did know and forgot the name of. I forget the tune that they were like all the adults were playing together, but I know, you know, the Art Blakey tune they played, Monin. That's a great song. You can still play that, as EA and Satsuki know. But yeah, I mean, that's like one of the reasons I thought this anime was cool immediately, is because of the musical aspect. Because, you know, being in a jazz band, that's exactly how it is. Like when they all start playing together, and Kaoru is kind of stiff at first on the piano. I had those experiences in a jazz band, and that's typically kind of what it's like if you're kind of an outsider in a jazz band. At first, it's, you know, you're very stiff. You're not sure, you know, how to play, how you fit in, and then after a minute or two, you get the hang of it, and you start to, loosen up and play with them. And I just also like how they captured the feeling of playing in a jazz band really, really well, because, playing in a jazz band, the whole point of the genre is to express, what you're feeling in your soul through what you can play, technically speaking. So it's very virtuoistic, I would say. But at the same time, you can play anything you want, ideally speaking. It doesn't matter. As long as you want to play it the way that you want to play it, and you can get it out correctly and, play it, then play it. It doesn't matter what you're playing to, get that effect, as long as you're just playing the music. So that's a great thing about jazz, and I think they nailed that really well in the first couple episodes. As for the characters, I like them all. I like Kaoru, I like Sentaro, I like Ritsuko. They all seem to have this really cool bond together, and their characterizations are, in my opinion, phenomenal. I like Sentaro a lot because, I think in the first episode, Kaoru has to go to the roof because he gets nauseous and sick and stuff, and the roof is the only place that he feels better. And he goes he goes to the roof, and Sentaro has 4 or 5 chairs next to each other, and he's just sleeping on them with a blanket over him. And I like that. It's totally fits his character. And as well, I like how moments later he goes and fights a bunch of bullies so that they can get the key to the roof to chill out and stuff. But he'll get the key for Kaoru, but he will only give it to him if he pays him 100,000 yen, which which is so in time for his character. Also, at the very end of the second episode, I think we got an introduction to a new character as well. I don't think we know her name.
Yes, that's Eureka.
Oh, somebody else.
Eureka, one of the most beautiful anime characters.
Oh, you're talking about the girl at the end. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you'll see more of her, but yeah, she's just, yeah.
Well, since you mentioned her, I kind of like how they're handling the romance aspect of this series, because I said it before, I kind of like it now just because I've seen it so many times. I like the fact that the romance is kind of just, it feels like a high school romance, to where it's Kaoru, in Ritsuko, isn't too deep. It's not rooted in she saved my life and now I've fallen in love with her. It's just kind of oh, this girl's kind of pretty and she's nice. I like her. And that's how they develop the romance. I kind of like when it's simple like that. Or I'm starting to appreciate a lot of stories that focus on that rather than trying to make everything super deep and, it's like I said, it's a high school romance. That's how a lot of people get together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's very simple. Very the characters themselves, I don't know, it feels more genuine and kind of realistic instead of the over the top type high school animes that you would get, to be honest.
No, it feels grounded. It feels
Mm-hmm.
like a story you would like a grandparent is telling their grandson or something, oh, back in my day, back in summer of '66. That's what it kind of feels like. This retelling, and the way they present it as well is almost nostalgic. I also wonder if since it is set in 1966, I wonder if they're gonna have since they already have references to tons of real life artists, I wonder if they're gonna do a reference to Beatles Mania or something, because the summer of '66 is when it came to Japan. So I wonder if they're gonna do something like that. That'd be pretty cool. Beatles are very hot right now, so it'd be cool to talk about them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they already referenced Elvis, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I thought I heard him reference Elvis.
By that time, the Beatles already dominated Elvis pretty much, and made him something of the past. I mean, '66 is, you're about to this is during the summer. This is right before they released Sgt. Pepper's. So
I got my sixth string. It was the summer of '66.
Question: how did Sentaro not kill that guy with the kick?
I mean, I really don't know how. Even in the manga, he did the same thing. He legitimately murdered a man, but he only
should have died. Like, do you understand like how far he jumped?
It's pretty far.
He'd even the other guy to even brace himself for the kick. He's seen it coming, but he never like threw up his arms to block it or anything like that. He took that full force. He should have died or at least like sustained some serious injury.
You know, kids were tougher back then. They didn't have
back in my day, we used to be tanks.
They didn't have their cell phones like these. It's the boomer generation, but in Japan.
Yeah,
I guess so.
Yeah, it kind of is. Yeah,
we would get kicked in the face, and we would live.
I feel like in any generation that should hurt you severely.
Not the Japanese.
What do I know?
They are adverse to painful kicks. They don't care.
Even the way he landed, oh my god!
Yeah, he fell right on his back after he did the kick.
Did you see the way that Sentaro skipped in the first episode with Kaoru? It was like defying physics and gravity. So
he was so happy.
He was. This is back when skipping was cool.
So I want to clarify. This is me and C's first viewing of this, right?
Yeah, I haven't seen this before.
Okay.
I've always wanted to.
So I'll ask you, C. What do you think will be the significance of Sentaro and Ritsuko being Christian? Do you think that will have any significance, or it's just a cool detail?
Well, I know back in musically speaking, it may have something to do with that because they may play like a gig there at the church. They may join a group there at the church. May have something to do with this woman in the sundress and the hat at the end of the second episode as well. It would probably make sense for them to play music in a church group because that is typically where people like that, especially jazz artists back in the day, would play. So that's where typically the best ones would play, is in a church.
Okay. Well, it may also just relate to the characters, just because Sentaro was touchy about him wearing that cross on his neck when Ritsuko was explaining why he was wearing it and she wasn't. So,
well, as well, I think as Americans we have a much different relationship to religion and Christianity. I think Christianity in America is throughout many decades has been very much probably not viewed in the same way that it probably is in Japan. So,
oh well, just in terms of numbers, obviously that's our dominant religion. Yeah. I think in Japan it's I forgot.
I think it's Buddhism.
It's something else in front of that though.
Really?
Yes. I can't remember what it is.
Let me look it up.
This is our
it's Buddhism is the second, and then there's something in front of that. I can't remember what it was though.
Huh? You were right. Shinto.
Yeah, that's it. Christianity is pretty low.
We're gonna become Shintoists.
Okay.
The Lightning Eagle in the chat says Shinto, so.
Well, what does Lightning know?
He's a weeb. He knows a lot. He knows a lot about the Genshin ladies. So, today's internet culture, that's
All right, I'm
90%
sorry.
of the game.
Speaking of game,
did you guys know
Lightning,
sorry, yeah, you go.
I was just gonna say Lightning played this amazing game of Genshin Impact. And he told us all not to clip it, and like 50 people clipped it, and it was great.
Reverse psychology, it's a bitch.
Speaking of Genshin, I was gonna say something about Genshin. I got Mona before Holographic, and I don't even play Genshin.
You're kidding?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Can I have
Why would
it?
you mention that? You're an asshole.
Holo has apparently still yet to get Mona, and I got her before he did.
You know she's a hot commodity. Why would you mention that?
Here's a toast to the douchebags and a toast to the assholes.
That's actually my favorite song on that album.
That's a great song.
Yeah.
See, Lightning Eagle can confirm it. He says he did. I was there because he was. Holo was there. He was angry. He was screaming.
Yeah, I mean, I understand it because, like, imagine like you play that game like religiously. You play it so much, and then like this beginner comes out of nowhere who has no care for this character. I mean, it's literally happened. In the waifu bot game, like it'll be beginners who will roll like top rated characters, and it'll just cause a lot of outrage. So I definitely understand it.
You know what you should do, see?
What?
You should totally be like, so here's my Mona, and like completely neglect her and put like shitty weapons and armor on her, and just totally
use Mona.
but that's what I'm saying. Just like take random pictures of her and look at her. She's got shitty things, and you know she's crying in the corner. Look at her, she's crying, and you can't have her.
I think. God, I don't know who else I got. I got the new one. The new girl. What's her name?
You're asking us?
I want to say I know nothing other than Mona's ass. That's all I know.
I know
like
Mona and I know Lisa.
Well, I got those two, but it was the one.
And the one that
hair.
Lightning likes with thick purple. I remember thick purple.
Thick purple. Oh,
I don't know who that is.
Oh, it's
oh, I know. Is it
Shogun
Jean?
something?
I know Jean.
It's like Shogun something. Shogun
these
Jesus
nuts.
Christ, we need to stop talking about this. Oh yeah, Lightning Eagle says Shinha. Yes, that's who I got. Riding Shogun. There you go.
I'm riding Shogun as long as you take us there.
Oh my god. Well, enough for Genshin Impact week on KOA.
Kids on the wait. Why is it kids on the block?
It is definitely not. You did that on purpose?
I did not. That was an accident.
Kids on the block.
We posted up on a block. Fuck with us.
Freaking. Do they? I don't even know any songs. That's what I'm seeking. Oh.
I didn't even see that until you just literally just said it.
Oh my god!
Kids on the
slope.
Kids on the slope is good. I'm having a fun time, and I feel like it's an anime that's going to progressively get better.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed this one. It's a good one, and if you I don't know, if you figure out that you like it more, you can definitely like read the manga, because I feel like you get a different. So far, I'm having a different experience just because for some reason they changed a few things. It's pretty much the same story, but there's like a few things, like, I guess this isn't too much of a spoiler. An example. Richie gets tied up against a statue, but in the manga, he gets tied up against a tree. So, I mean, it's like, I don't know why they would change that or what significance it is to do it that way, but I just noticed little differences like that. But it's pretty much the same story so far.
Are we watching this subbed or dubbed?
Subbed.
Oh, I watched it subbed originally, so I'm watching it subbed.
Whatever's on Verve.
Oh, okay. I'm watching it sub, so just saying.
Didn't even know there was a dub.
I think I there is, but I think like there's some scenes where it kind of is better to watch it subbed, because there's going to be some kind of like English parts that come up
English.
So, yeah, English. Just wait.
Unbelievable.
Help me!
Shiny.
God damn it!
Yeah. Kids on the Block. Let's talk about World's End Harem episodes 1 and 2.
Who wants to start?
EA has to start. He has to explain this one.
You son of a
Okay.
bitch.
So, I think I may have overestimated this one. Just a tad. My calculations were off just a little bit, so... So, basically, if any of you don't know what this plot is about, it's about, there's a freaking MK virus, which is called a man-kill virus, and it just kills 99.9% of men on the planet. So the whole world itself is filled with girls, and wouldn't you know it, there are only 5 men alive in all the world, and they all are located in Japan for some reason. All over the world. France, United States, forget it. Japan's where it's at. It's where all the men are alive. But anyway, I knew it was going to be goofy going in, but I just kind of was thinking to myself, maybe, just maybe, there could be a little slither of hope because, and I'm going to ask y'all this question because, let's be honest here. We've all seen isekais and romances and actions and all these types of animes before. But don't you think it's worth a shot to give something a chance, especially if it's going to be maybe a little different?
I can't tell that the tone of what you were about to say at the beginning was like, oh man, we should not be watching this. And then but now you're like selling it to us, and I've already agreed. I'm going to pass this.
Wait, I wasn't even done.
I wasn't even informed of that.
I pass it.
Oh shit. Well, hold on. What?
I thought it was entertaining.
Well, be that as it may, what I was going to get at is that it's super awful. The thing that just kind of makes me just not like it really much is the main character. Obviously, the main character is afraid of women. Just wouldn't. Well, they try to play him off as like this guy that just is in love with this one purple girl, even though there's another purple girl. There's just purple girls everywhere, I tell you. It's just ridiculous. But in the second episode, where there was that one blonde guy who was basically just enjoying himself. Yeah, he was basically, getting a massage by a bunch of naked girls. Then all of a sudden, just picking out some women like in all-you-can-eat buffets. Like, I'll have her for breakfast and her for lunch, and then if I want some dessert, I'm gonna have her for dessert. And I'm like, this should have been the main character, not this wimpy ass, I don't know what to do with my dick type person. This other guy that's what I was hoping for. I don't even know his name, I just call him the blonde-haired guy. He was the one that I was hoping was going to be the main character, but instead we get, So, that's kind of my whole disappointment about all this. I give it credit for, for being different. It's definitely going to be different. And then I saw the lolly, and my mind completely changed.
Here we go, Satsuki. Here we go.
Jesus Christ.
The lolly just... I mean, Frederica is a non sequitur. I mean, but when it comes to freaking Greenie or whatever the fuck her name is. It's just
Green Apple.
Green Apple, and then you have Drunky. You know, that's what you have in this show is Big Purple eating a lot.
Big Purple.
That's all she did. She's the boobs are on par with what's her face from Prison School.
They're on par with
Oh,
bigger than their
Mako.
head.
I know.
Why did they say she was thin? Like I guess they
She's
mean
not
like her
thin.
waist, but she's not thin.
She's not thin at all. I guarantee you, one of her boobs alone is like 200 pounds. Like, just there ain't no way. So
Yeah.
it's a lot to digest these past 2 episodes, but I mean, I'm just like, oh, I made a mistake.
This show is like, to me at least, it's not even because I expected it to be bad, but I honestly didn't even have fun with it being bad either. The golden example I use, I guess the standard going forward is X-Arm when it comes to incompetence but entertaining. That's the gold standard for that criteria. I don't think this is too entertaining, at least to me. Like, honestly, there's like a lot of stuff I could pick apart when it comes to like actually like, like criticizing shit. I guess I will go into some stuff is because some stuff does bother me. So like the population of men is wiped out. Why does nobody give a fuck about that? It's kind of like, oh shit, like the men are dead, huh?
Oh well.
At least I could like fuck some. At least I could fuck some bitches. Like nobody cares that their dads, uncles, brothers, male friends are gone. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
At all.
Let's all go offer some ice cream.
Yes, it's so odd to me that nobody cares. The male population has been dwindled to what did they say, like 5 million or something like that?
No, 5.
I think they said it was like 5 people in these shits in Japan, but I think like all over the world there's more men, and then some people they don't know.
If that's the truth, then I've totally misread that. I thought it was like 5 in the whole world for some reason.
Yeah, no, that's what I thought.
I think Japan has like 5 people in the little pods or whatever. Like they have 5 people, but all around the world there's still more men.
The boning pods.
The boning pods.
I mean, at least they accommodate you with like letting you choose the woman that you want to impregnate and whatever.
My God. And they do everything in their power to make you feel down to doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I can understand like you maybe like forgetting that the male population is like gone, but shit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like the men disappeared 5 years ago, and the women seem to have all forgotten about what a man is, what even they look like. They're like, oh, that's a man. The one girl tries to attack the main character. It was like, a man, give me the man. Like, come on, it's been 5 years. I get loneliness. I get that. That is not gonna make you try to take a man by force when you see a man on sight.
What a man, what a man, what a mighty good man.
They're like, consistently, all the girls are blushing. They're all trying to seduce him. The one girl with who's a drunk tries to seduce him. I guess this show is stupid.
Hey, baby, I got this here bottle of...
You want me to pour alcohol on your dick?
We could use it as lubricant.
But that was a mistake. He even passes out. He passes out. She's about to go down on him.
He passes out. That right there, I said this guy is the worst.
See, and like EA, you have a problem with the MC, but the reason I don't really have an issue with him. I'm not saying he's good at all, but the reason I don't have an issue with him is because his personality is needed for a conflict in the series. Because had it been the blonde guy that you said was the MC, they would have nothing to really do. I mean, apparently there's an evil organization and a fucking bear. Where did the bear come from?
I forgot about the bear. There's a bear.
That immediately gave me Fruits of Grisaia vibes.
Oh man, we should watch Fruits of Grisaia next.
Well, that's my next Nakama whenever it gets to my turn again.
I don't think you guys understand. Why was there a bear in a laboratory setting?
World's End Harem, Satsuki. The world has ended. Bears are everywhere. They're trying to do something with that bear.
Were they trying to mate with the bear?
I was gonna say you got to impregnate. They got to impregnate women somehow. You know how they have that series Kuma Kuma?
Oh,
this is where it came from.
That's what the guy yelled out. He just goes Kuma.
This is where the series came from. It was just a bear. When a bear has sex with a woman, what do you get? Kuma, kuma, kuma.
I love the fact that this series like pushed the whole thing of like the characters having to have sex to give babies because they're like, no, you can't extract their semen. They have to have sex. Why though?
Yeah, I saw that too. It's like, why does physical penetration matter? I mean, artificial insemination scientifically is even more like you have a higher percentage of getting pregnant that way versus just regular sex. But
it was so like it was like the explanation was like so stupid. I was just like, okay, like I understand like why you're doing it. Don't get me wrong, I understand. But like they tried to explain it away. I was like, this doesn't really work. But okay, I'll take it.
I would say just don't bring that up, or just literally say all the women just want to have sex. That is the best way to do it. Just say they want to have sex with you.
Yeah, and you know what? I'd be all for that. I'd be like, I'm all for this. Let's get down, ladies.
But listen,
I feel like honestly, if I was in this world, I think it would be fun for like the first month.
That's true.
But I feel like I would be tired.
Yeah, it would become like work at a certain point. And see, that's something they could have done in this show. It's all fun and fine and dandy, and then all of a sudden months go by and he feels like cattle. And then he makes his break and he tries to escape.
Yeah. EA.
Boom.
EA. You're a
Call me
genius.
Hollywood.
This is like Final Fantasy VII, but sex.
It's like the Promised Neverland, but sex.
Right. See? Hollywood needs to call me. I'd come up with all these great ideas.
Oh, I love this. I love this.
Actually, that premise sounds a little better. Like he becomes jaded with the concept of sex alone because it's just like I'm not doing it with people I love. Yeah. I'm doing it out of necessity for the world.
He knows like the whatever the purple girl, not the thick purple girl, but the other not as thick purple girl, the one that he likes is out there, and then she like breaks him out. When he doesn't even know, like as like, he's trying to do it all by himself, and when he thinks he's gonna get caught and go back to being sex cattle, she saves him, and then it's like they're on dude. This is like 20th century boys right here.
I mean, because like physical attraction will, it'll get it up, but if you truly love somebody, like it'll stay up.
The soul will be erect forever.
I got hard for her because of how good she looked, but I stayed hard because I love her.
That needs to be on a freaking T-shirt.
Man,
Satsuki, you're extremely romantic.
I try to be. I give out flowers and everything, chocolates, and that cheap shit, Dove.
Oh, Dove also, chocolate. Now you're talking.
What were they censoring? Like they censored some words.
I watched it oh my god. Okay. It was one fuck. Cuz they censored two things.
They did, yeah.
I think like fuck. I had to see like what it was because based on like uh the length of the word, like I could tell at least one of the things that they were trying to say but didn't say. One of them was like limp dick or something like that. I feel like it that was one of them. I don't know. And then the other one was something else. It may have been like fucker. I don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't either. But they have a problem with curse words. But boobs? Nah, show them.
Yeah, there's a lot of boobs in this anime. If you like boobs and fan service, this is the one. All right.
I feel like I've gotten better fan service in other anime.
I agree.
Though.
I agree.
I totally
agree. The next
agree.
anime we're about to talk about has way better fan service.
I can't argue with that.
Me neither. And we don't get drunken people just, I want to get her down. Never gonna let you down. Gonna drink my sorrows and blow you.
This show is like slightly higher budget than normal hentai, but with
Pretty
no
much.
sex.
Pretty much. I'm sorry, guys.
No, I pass it. I want to keep watching this. This is stupid.
Well, go.
I guess this is my punishment, huh? Like it's my turn to pay the piper. Like it's my turn.
Saucy,
I guess.
There was a bear in this episode. A bear.
Why was there a fucking bear?
No.
So, they never.
No.
That's the funny part to me. That's what I took enjoyment with. They never explained why the bear was there. They just said, "Oh, the bear like got loose. You should do your job. You should lock it up." Why was he locked up? What the fuck?
I'm telling you, this is the origin of Kuma Kuma.
lesbian bears. There we go. Shows Kuma bears, not Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of a different show. I'm thinking of a different show. There's a show that's not Kuma bear. Or maybe maybe I'm.
Isn't it called Kuma 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 Kuma? And it's just bear.
Oh, okay. So that's the one with that's the slice of life one from like a couple of years ago. There's one that was like in 2013 or 14 that was like girls that turned into bears. And they would do stuff to each other. Yeah. And when I say do stuff to each other, I don't mean in the way this show would mean that. I mean like literally, I don't know what the fuck's going on. There's like a flower coming out of her chest. What the fuck does this mean?
What?
Pretty cool show. Pretty cool.
If Torment was in this show, he would fuck that bear.
Or the bear would fuck him.
One or the other.
Or maybe that bear is the bear that beat up Shadis.
Oh, wow!
Yuri Kuma.
Yeah, that's the crossover.
QRW6 says it right. Yuri Kuma.
What?
I think that's what it's called. Yuri Kuma.
Lesbian bear.
What? Like this is like real stuff that you're talking about?
Yeah, the anime is called Yuri Kuma Arashi. It's not bad.
What the fuck?
It exists.
Why does it exist?
It's not bad.
Oh, all right.
All right. Show.
It has a 7.05 on my anime list, so
I
guess it's decent.
No, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Somewhat underrated, in my opinion.
Listen, I love Yuri. I don't think I'm going to check this out. But if you guys do like Yuri series, you should check out the one I read recently. What's the name of that? Ring My Bell, the webtoon. Pretty good. Have fun.
Ring my bell. I mean,
Ringing my bell.
Oh. We'll have a talk after the stream.
I didn't say nothing, Anta Baka.
Okay. We got a live for public. We know.
I'm passing
But
it.
yeah, I don't like this show. I'm killing it.
Well, now it's up to me.
It is.
Do I play evil man and keep it going, or do I do the decent thing and let it go?
I'm fine either way.
I am curious to see what that new girl's gonna be like. At the very end, she's like, "I'm gonna grab his balls and make him jizz," and I'm just like, "Who is this person?"
You know,
I'm passing it.
we should get Miggles on next week. We should get Miggles to watch all the episodes of this show and interview Miggles about how she would go about this world.
Okay, how to survive worlds in Harem?
Yeah, from an actual real life female.
Oh, real life.
Yeah, makes her sound like an exotic fucking creature. What the hell?
Who is this female that is over here? It's like the women in this show. A man!
Give him to me, I want him. It's a man.
Give me the dick boss.
So yeah, we could, I can ask Miggles. I can see if we can work something out, and then we can interview Miggles, Sister Miggles.
You know she's not going to come on here.
It's
I've
Kyle's.
never talked to this person. You guys keep mentioning her, but I've never.
Kyle's is great.
She's not real. It's okay.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
She's Data.
She's Data streaming in the world.
Oh, she's like the Kurisu and Steins Gate Zero, like the fake one. Amades.
Oh yeah, that's who she is.
Well, Amades, we're ready.
Well,
that's all I have to say.
All right. Well, let's see what the audience had to say about what they would do. Would they kill or pass this? Which, by the way, I should say, the pinned comment. You guys want to buy some KOA merch, or just
I bought
any of my other stuff? You can click that pinned comment. It'll take you to my store. Yeah, 54% pass, 45% kill, 31 votes.
What the fuck?
All right.
How did it? All right. There was a show that we watched last season that almost got killed. But like this one squeaks by? How?
Because KOA doesn't make sense.
Okay, I'll say that. Yeah,
it doesn't make fucking sense.
Mm-hmm.
Next anime we are going to talk about is My Dress Up Darling, episodes 1 and 2. I think this is locked in by Savagery Man.
Savagery Man.
So I'll just say this. Kind of wanted to hear like fresh opinions on the show, but I picked this show. I read the manga in like late 2019, I believe. Caught up to it very quickly. When it got an anime, I was very surprised, but I shouldn't have been that surprised because it was gaining popularity. But yeah, I was just happy to see what they were going to do with everything. And so far, 2 episodes in, honestly, I think the anime is a little better than the manga. At least when it comes to the comedy aspect of it, I've been liking how things been like how the jokes have been flowing in the anime rather than the manga. Art looks great. The animation, they are putting a lot of boob physics in the show. Like there's been like 3 parts where I'm like, okay, Clover works.
I think.
All right.
I think it's more than just Marin's boobs. I think it's the entirety of Marin is completely over animated.
Yeah. And the fan service is going to be a topic of conversation. I won't really dwell on it too much, but
this is the sexiest season of King of Anime podcast, Slotsky. We got to talk about the fan service.
Yeah, I'll leave that up to you guys though. But I will say, close my thoughts. I think the appeal of this anime is is or like the message you take away from it is being very, or like losing yourself in your passions. Like, cause Maureen has her whole thing of wanting to cosplay. Gojo has his thing of making Hina dolls, and we seen how his character is very reserved in his thoughts and his passions because he was told at a young age that that's a feminine thing, that's for girls, that's not for you. But he's seeing Maureen being 100% committed to what she loves, and he's starting to try to model after her tenacity when it comes to pursuing what she wants to do. So I think that message is the thing to take away from this anime. Second episode, it may get lost in the boobs and the ass, but there's a message there.
What episode was that?
It was. I was shocked that that scene went on for that long.
Is it like that long in the manga, or is it like really short?
I don't think it's that long. I mean, it's manga, so it's, you know, you can kind of go at your own pace, so it just feels a lot different. But that scene went on for, like you said, pretty much half the episode.
I mean, it was like, now measure this. Now measure this. Now measure this.
Yeah, because like the way it was going, it felt like that was like 2 chapters worth of content, but I didn't feel like that.
They had whole 1-pagers dedicated to measuring of the boobs. And what I thought was so strange about that whole interaction was, yeah, they were measuring each other. Well, sorry, he was measuring her. But then all of a sudden, when he's not freaking out, then she just freaks out randomly at one point. And I'm like, what was that about?
Hey, like, yeah, I didn't understand that. I didn't understand that either. That's one of the questions I was going to ask you guys, actually.
Because she, like I said, he's measuring her the whole time, and she's just like, come on, hurry up. Measure me, damn it. But then, like, I think he, like, measures, like, lower down to the leg, and then she gets all embarrassed. I'm like, now you're embarrassed? You weren't embarrassed before. You're in a fucking bathing suit with somebody you barely even know. And then all of a sudden, oh, I'm embarrassed.
She's wearing every bit of that bikini. That is for sure. Like,
oh, absolutely.
I don't know why she was freaking out. That was weird.
Can we talk about the first episode though?
No.
Why did she wait? No, we had to. Why did she fly? Why did she fly in the air? They never explained that.
Oh,
Doesn't
I know
matter.
why.
Doesn't matter.
What?
Marin. It's Marin.
She's a witch.
She flew in the air in the first episode in the classroom, and there's like no explanation for why that happened.
She's a witch.
Lynn apparently says he bumped her between the legs.
Really?
I didn't
see that at all.
He was between her thighs, so it's, you know.
Well, okay, I can get that. I guess
it was just so quick. It just like I missed it.
Yeah, I don't know. I was me in the air, old. I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why.
Measure my tits.
She was all gung ho for that, but I guess for me,
measure my asshole to my hair. No, I'm sorry.
Oh my god. I thought the second episode was pretty weak, but I thought the first episode was mildly entertaining. I mean, to me, so far, based off, just the first 2 episodes, mostly the second episode, it really just seems like an ecchi series that is based around one particular like hobby again. And I didn't really find the second episode that compelling at all. It really just seemed like an extended fan service scene for me. I'm not saying that's like all I could pay attention to was, this anime girl, but it wasn't really interesting. I didn't really find the situation funny because I think we've seen the situation in many other anime a billion times. But the first episode, in my opinion, was pretty neat. I thought it was pretty good. I liked the part where she cosplays for him, and she goes on this tangent about this game and this main character she wants to dress up as and how weird she is, and then you realize, oh, she was talking about an Rogue game. Which I thought was funny. Yeah, I don't know. Episode 2 just didn't do it for me. I thought it was literally just a guy being shy around a nearly naked girl. And I could see, I think maybe the reason I didn't vibe with the second episode as much is because, you know, as a YouTuber, you kind of do have to frequent a lot of communities to make sure you're, you know, caught up and stuff, you're not behind on anything. And this is something that I will see reposted, this whole scene reposted for years to come on like r/anime or Twitter. And it'll get like 1 billion upvotes. So maybe it's that, because I know I'll see it again and I'll be annoyed or whatever, but I don't know. First episode was pretty good. Second episode, I'd say it's like above average.
I thought one of the better parts of the show was kind of the whole, like, how they were accepting of each other's likes, but you know, just the fact that, you know, you already said it, Sasuke, but he likes doing this what's it called, doll costuming, Hina dolls, doing Hina dolls, and she's all into cosplaying as hentai characters. But hey, to each their own.
Yeah.
And yeah, the first episode, I didn't think it was going to go that way, where it was like, help me make it a costume. I was like, okay, let's see what happens with this. But then, yeah, half the second episode was boobs galore. But the funny part was at the end of episode 2 was when he was watching it very intensely, just like,
oh yeah, that was great. Yeah.
And then the grandpa was just like, well, he is at that age now, and God, he's just really looking at it intensely.
He was literally doing like the research that people claim that they're doing on the internet. He was literally doing like he was
really
looking at it like he was looking at it so intently and taking notes and everything. The grandfather was like, "Why is he taking notes?"
Yeah,
that was funny.
If he really wanted to see what the back looked like, why didn't he just like kind of like skim through it until he got to the back and it's like, okay, there it is, and just draw it? But no, he was just watching it like, yes. And you just heard, Yamate, Yakurasai. It's just like, oh my God.
Apparently, they're in the Blu-ray of My Dress Up Darling. They're going to actually show this what Gojo was watching.
Oh, beautiful. I'm excited.
There you go.
Yeah.
Watch it be a 2-second loop over and over again of something stupid. It's like, oh,
it's how dare you? So it'll probably just be a still image.
And just have the lip flaps moving. No, senpai.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I mean, the only eroge that I've ever played was Fate Stay Night. So.
I played. Oh wait, no, I didn't. That wasn't an eroge.
Oh,
Never mind.
I also played Divi Dead.
Does Honey Pop count? I played that.
I think I would say it does.
Honey Pop was very fun. It was so entertaining. Oh my God.
I played Doki Doki Literature Club. Is that an eroge?
No.
I mean, you end up being with Monica forever at the end.
I think it's just a visual novel.
Yeah.
So there is no sex scenes. So.
Yeah, I deleted her.
Heartless.
Well,
I didn't want to be there forever. I was just like, she's still there, asking me how my day was. I'm like, I don't know you, woman.
There was something else I was going to add about this show. Okay, yeah. I'll say for the second episode, like I feel SeaTactics criticisms with it because, like I said, the whole fan service thing lasted entirely too long. I felt. I haven't reread the manga, so I don't know how everything played out with the manga. But yeah, it just I don't know. I think it would be jarring, especially for EA and C who are viewing this for the first time. But I will say there is like, while it has its fan service, that's not all there is to it. I think the message I was talking about with diving into your passions wholeheartedly, like that's the big thing to take away from the series. And while this is a series with fan service, I think this is probably going to be like the most egregious episode, like out of all of them, just because of what it was supposed to do. Because he's taking measurements for Maureen. In other episodes, like you'll see her dress up in cosplay or whatever. But yeah, I think this will be like the one where it's like most fan service heavy episode you'll see. I could be wrong because maybe they'll extend scenes, but yeah.
Power pole extend.
Go to the moon.
Well, that's what he says. If you love her, it'll never go down, right?
Yeah. Well, it'll stay up. It can go down because the
erection of the heart.
Eventually, you got to go to sleep.
Well, even in sleep, you're gonna have to contact a doctor. It's gonna last more than 4 hours, that's for sure.
I'm gonna say, if you have poles lasting longer than 4 hours, please contact your doctor.
Yeah, I mean, that's just my opinions on the second episode. I have not nearly enough experience with this series to gauge it at all, so I don't know. I think it's a good show so far, though. Entertaining.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I'm curious to see if this is going to be a running theme where it's going to be like she's going to have a good cosplay, and then all of a sudden all these girls are going to start coming to this guy like, hey, could you do me? Like, cosplay? Could you do this and do that?
The world's End Harem of cosplay.
Oh, God. So you think it's turning into a harem? Yeah.
He doesn't want to make cosplay for anybody else, but he's forced to.
You know what? He should turn this into a freaking business if he's going to like. If he's gonna have like women constantly like me next, I'd start charging people.
Yeah, I mean it's going to cost money to get all this material and everything else. Exactly. I mean, I'm not a cosplayer, but I'm pretty sure it's an expensive hobby.
Yeah, it ain't cheap. It costs hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars.
A lot of money.
Yeah, especially if you're serious about it.
14-0. God damn it.
Ah, fuck.
I don't know. This is an easy pass for me.
Pass.
Oh yeah, pass.
All right. Let's see what the audience says. The audience, I know, is already gonna love this anime. My subscribers, I put in a poll, like, who is the best waifu? And Marin got like over half of the votes. So
I voted on that.
Yeah, well, you're one of them.
I will definitely admit, when it comes to like anime design, she is definitely attractive.
Yeah, I mean, I like her as a character as well, so it's not only that.
Yeah.
Well, 83% pass, 16% kill with 30 votes. There you go. I don't even think Komi got this much of a positive reaction on the first episode. I think Komi was, for the most part, like 70, 75% pass usually.
People hate Komi.
Yeah, I don't get it. Komi's mom, on the other hand.
Oh. Ooh. For sure.
It's Attack on Titan. What episodes are these? Episodes 17 and 18 of the final. 76 and 77.
Attack on Titan, baby.
We back.
I'm gonna say it took us a year, but we back.
Where the viewers at?
Well, this
We
is what
talking
you
about
want.
y'all show.
Listen, it's weird.
They're gone.
Everyone's viewers, I looked across YouTube because my views are way down for AOT. They're way up for Demon Slayer, which is weird. Yeah, I think people are just waiting this season for the big stuff to start happening, because these first 2 episodes of the new season, not as explosive as the first 2 episodes of final season part 1. So like everyone's views are kind of down for it. So
You think it has anything to do with when the final season came out, the year it came out, that the manga didn't have an ending?
I think it's the same thing with what happened with Demon Slayer at the beginning of the season, where like of the Entertainment District arc, with viewers were low, the same thing. I think typically people will check out stuff now if it's like a big episode.
Yeah. I feel like these past 2 episodes have been amazing.
Oh yeah, I agree. These are pretty, like episode 76 didn't even adapt the full chapter. I think same with 77? Or no, 77 did. 77 did.
Yeah.
I do want to quickly say, please do not spoil any manga events in the live chat, people.
Yeah, I'm not reading the chat either, so it's all good.
Well, still don't do it. Just because I said so.
Sasuke has spoken.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've read the manga. I did some videos on them because I would have got spoiled if I didn't. So got it out of the way before then. So yeah, EA, what did you think?
Well, can we first of all talk about how amazing this intro is? That OP gets me hyped every time I hear it. It's like the most metal one I've heard out of all ever since the first season, the classic. Exactly, the most classic among classic Attack on Titan intros. But this one has me throwing my fucking fists when it's just like, I'm like, yeah, let me freaking hit my head out the freaking wall. But no, these episodes, I swear every time I watch one, it like 23 minutes goes by in a blink. It's just ridiculous how fast these episodes are going, and I'm excited to see what happens next. I really, really liked how Gabby went from, you really saw her arc from the first part to now, where she's just like, they weren't devils. And it took her to be kind of like with them and see how they were just like normal people, for her to realize they weren't devils. All this shit was for nothing. They did the same thing to us that we did to them. And I was just like, yeah, that's basically it.
I'm so proud of my niece.
Yeah,
so
I still hate her for killing Potato Girl, but I at least she understands her her faults. But how many episodes are going to be this season? Do we know?
12.
12. God, so there's 10 left after this?
I do not think this is ending in 12 episodes. Because the way they've adapted, pretty much, relatively speaking, one chapter for each of these episodes. And there's like...
So you're saying there's going to be a final season part 3?
Probably a movie.
Interesting. But yeah, I enjoy all this shit. It has my nipples hard every time I watch.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Are your nipples hard for Reiner, Aaron, or what? Who are they hard for? Zeke?
Mikasa.
Oh, okay.
They've always been hard for Mikasa.
I mean, that's not a bad pick.
You see how, which is funny because you see online, at least in my neck of the woods, all the time, how much people hate Mikasa.
Oh,
Which is weird.
that is weird.
I have a phone call.
We're telling we're live,
Take the
damn it.
phone
Yeah,
call. Give me a
I
second.
heard it. Well, I'll say my opinions on things. I'll talk about the biggest thing, at least for me. Love the Gabby moment where she has the revelation that the people on Paradise Island aren't devils, and the whole time she, realizes that she's pretty much been brainwashed into thinking that they're evil people and that they're normal people, just like how Marlians are normal people. Big character moment for her. It's something that everybody's been waiting on because you saw the cracks in her armor. I think like the biggest crack is when she's having that conversation with Nicolo and the confrontation with Kaya, in which like she talks about how proud she is of killing Sasha and whatnot, but then it just comes crashing down to where like people are telling her how great of a person Sasha was, and it's like, oh, I thought this person was, growing up, I was taught that everybody from this island were, pretty much evil. Everybody's out to get you. These people are inherently bad people. But she actually went there and was able to see that there's people like Nile, for example, who pretty much delivered Falco to his brother and Gabby. Like they're good people. There's a lot of people like that. I mean, there's a lot of bad people too, but you get that mixed bag. That's how things are. You can't just go to the bad and use that as the representative, and she had to learn that.
Mm-hmm.
I think one thing that surprised me, or like something that I found new about what was going on with this episode, was the whole moment of Falco, or not Falco, Gabby taking the armband off of Falco. At first, like the obvious connection you have to that is when Falco, when they first get to Paradise Island and they're kind of undercover, posing as Mia and I forgot the other name. I think it was Mia and Ben.
Hi.
Hello.
I was gonna say, what'd he say?
Mia and Ben. I think those were their fake names.
Yeah, me and Satsuki. That's what he's saying. Me and Satsuki.
No, that's not what I said. I said
No,
Mia and Ben.
You said me and Ben.
Sitting in the tree.
I don't have
Okay.
that feelings for you,
F-U-C-K-I-N-G.
But yeah, that's who they were posing as, and when they were doing that, Falco took off Gabby's armband to, so they could fully go undercover, and Gabby had issues with that. So that moment kind of parallels to that, or it's a callback to that. But something I didn't think of until watching this episode is Gabby taking off the armband of Falco kind of calls back, or it furthers the parallel between her and Eren, because it sort of mirrors Eren wrapping a scarf around Mikasa in season 2 of Attack on Titan, when you had the Smiling Titan about to kill them, and it seems like Mikasa is pretty much giving up and confessing her love to Eren, and instead of Eren confessing his love back to Mikasa, he does an action that kind of shows that he cares for her, but he's still going to move on. In that same vein, Falco is talking about how he's drank no wine, how he could turn into a Titan at any time. He's pretty much given up, and Gabby, just like Eren in that moment, kind of has this action to where it's kind of like we had to move on. she kind of acknowledged his feelings without actually acknowledging them explicitly. And I didn't make that connection until watching it this episode. So cool moment. A lot of other things to talk about in the episode, but I really want to focus on that.
A lot of fuck shit happened here too.
Mm-hmm.
The return of fuck shit.
Yeah, lots of that was going on. I mean,
oh, so much action, just bombs exploding, and the return of Zeke. Speaking of fucking which, is Levi? Is he what I think he is?
Is he?
I don't know, because that's the thing. Let me finish. Like he was laying there with his eyes open and wood all up in his chest, but then what was the dude? I can't remember. The trading asshole. Trader
Locke.
asshole. Thank you. Locke was like, is he dead? And of course, Hans is just standing there silent. And I'm like, is he? If he's fucking alive, he's a tough bastard. And he doesn't go down easy. And if he ain't dead, he's soon going to be, because he looked like he was on death's doorstep. But both her and Levi got away, so I'm just like, fingers crossed, because if that's how Levi goes out, I'm gonna kill this show. I said it last year, and I'm saying it again.
I mean, see, I'm lucky enough because, like, I actually have all of my notes from when I first read these chapters, and like, I actually have a video where I talk about this specific scene because it was actually cut from, technically, from the chapter that they adapted with the episode before that one, before the premiere of the new season. So it was supposed to be in the episode before that scene. Yeah, I think in my notes, yeah, I pretty much theorized that Zeke, or Levi, rather, like, I even said it in my most recent video. Why would Hanj escape with Levi's corpse?
I also have a video.
Oh my god.
Please. Please, EA.
See, I would never say those things in that video because I am the most kawaii-est YouTuber. Wow. This is illegal. That was my opinions on it.
Levi, please. His eyes were open and not breathing. I cry.
Well, I mean, Hanj did say, like, a thunder spear would shred anyone's internal organs, so.
But this is Levi we're talking about. Also, he is tough son of a bitch.
That is true. He is an Ackerman, but also as well, the dream that Zeke had. What do you think about that?
Fuck him.
Wait. Oh. But he had a dream.
Yeah,
this
little
is
girl.
MLK.
Oh, that is true. That today is MLK Day. I guess I can't. Well, okay. When it comes to Zeke and his dream, I don't care. MLK, different story. He's great, but like I said, but Zeke, if it comes that how did he get to that building so quick? Did he fucking fly there? I thought they were like so far away.
Monkey. He's monkey.
Oh, that's right. He did turn into Donkey Kong. I forgot.
Yeah,
so
he ate a bunch of bananas and he hopped on over. Swung all
He could have
over.
he did a rolling barrel. That's what he did.
Yeah.
Freaking him and Diddy Kong made it all their way. Diddy Kong had his little rockets and shit. I'm sorry, but I don't care about his dream. He can die.
I don't think he can die.
I mean, he certainly got shot, and he looks like he's like,
well, he may
help
scream.
me,
And as we know, Falco,
like a little
whine.
bitch.
Well, if he screams, then all those people that were contaminated by the wine turn into the pure Titans.
Now, if he screams, does he hit a note like Mariah Carey or what?
Oh.
Louder! Do a Filolio scream. Oh my god. Here come the Filolios, damn it.
It was a miracle.
It was a miracle.
Is that the show we constantly reference the most?
I don't know. I mean, Carol and Tuesday probably, yeah. Because it's fucking bullshit. It was a miracle.
Berserk is definitely up there.
Okay, yeah. Berserk is women and because of you.
That still is so funny to me. It's because of you. He changed.
I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? I wanted to leave. And y'all wanted to say, and then this is what happened. You should be thanking me.
What was the other thing I wanted to talk about with this episode? Or episodes? Damn. Oh yeah. Respect to Magath. General Magath.
I thought you were about to say MAGA. I was like,
I was thinking the same. It sounded like it in my head too.
Not on this day. Not on
Donald
this day.
Trump? What the? What are you doing?
That's what I thought I heard too. It's like,
It was your
oh,
inflection.
Satsuki, he said a lot of great things about me. Thank you so much, Satsuki.
He would be an entertaining character in Attack on Titan.
Oh my god.
Just because of the politics and everything.
I could just see that too.
He'd
He'd
be a
probably be the
quack.
one that gets eaten.
Yeah, he would be like one of the first deaths easily. They would like Jesus. They killed Marco. They'll kill Trump.
Yeah.
He just like walks on. Wow, these are very nice people, and then all of a sudden they stomp on him.
I think Attack on Titan had an episode where they had Saul in a like as a Titan. I don't know if it happened yet, but it definitely happened in manga where there was a Titan that looked like Saul from Better Call Saul or
Saul Goodman, yeah.
Oh, nice.
I think that's
I love
the
Breaking Bad.
next couple of episodes.
Yeah. Not really a big spoiler because it's not important, but yeah,
Better Call
it happens.
Saul.
Yeah, they do it all the time. They've like he has a lot of cameos. Not Saul, but Isayama does a lot of those.
Yeah. Shit. Oh yeah. Okay. I didn't talk about Magath fully. Shooter.
Can you say
He's
Magath?
No, Magath.
Okay, continue.
He's a shooter. He's a shooter. And I just love the combination of him and Peak. Because first, oh yeah, that's another connection I didn't get until watching this episode. What Peak did in this episode was very similar to what Armin did in the Return to Shingashina arc, where he posed a plan to Eren to pretty much use his hardening ability to use as a decoy for Bertholdt to confuse him into thinking that he can't move, and then Eren pretty much exits the Titan and attacks him from behind. That's pretty much what Pete did, because she basically used the Titan as a carcass for them to believe that they defeated her, and she was just under it, and they still had the guns to use, and that's
Fuck
when
my life.
did the Ram score again.
Oh, they scored in the worst way possible. Oh, I'm gonna.
Fuck.
Okay. The podcast has now gotten more depressing than the characters of Attack on Titan currently.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about Falco X Gabby?
It's cute. I think obviously
It's doomed to fail.
I mean, it is romance and Attack on Titan.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. It's love and Attack on Titan. Never works.
If you have love and Attack on Titan, it's always doomed to fail. Even if he wasn't injected with some Titan juice, it would just end somehow.
Guys, slow down. Can we please pronounce things in a different way than what makes me think it's going to be something totally different, and then it's phrasing.
Well, why don't you get your mind out of the gutter?
I can't.
Well, that touchdown was terrible. What
fucking
the
A,
fuck?
right? Did you see that?
What the fuck was that?
That's them losing. It's over. Have fun playing the Rams, and I hope you kick their ass, Bucks.
Kyler Murray, what the fuck was that?
That was, oh my god. You might as well just put a white flag around you. That's it. Give up.
What the hell?
I'm dead.
But yeah, Attack on Titan.
I need some alcohol.
Yeah, no, I think Gabby and Falco are cute. They're adorable. I like how they already, like, Falco for most of the series so far has always been the one to support Gabby, and now Gabby's returning the favor here. It's adorable.
This is cute, and I feel like it's so natural because things are happening now because of Falco feeling his mortality. Zeke is here. He realizes the situation that he's in. If Zeke screams, he's going to turn into a pure Titan. So it's kind of like he is leaving his feelings on the table because he feels like at any moment he could die. So, it's just it. Yes.
Well, I was just going to ask the question, EA, do you think that Zeke is going to scream?
Yeah, of course. He's going to hit the Mariah Carey note, and then before you know it,
but
short-lived love between Falco and Gabby are going to be over.
Porco? Porco? Were you about to say Porco?
It's a Freudian slip.
Oh my god. Well,
I mean, it's in her name.
Well, I mean, would Zeke sacrifice Falco?
I think he's kind of shown he doesn't care about that side anymore. Once you throw rocks at people, I think all that kind of goes out the window.
Sure.
He throws rocks at everybody, to be fair.
That is true. He did throw rocks at the other guys in season 3, but in season 4 he was like, "Ha-ha! Rocks! Back at you!" Yeah, I don't think that. I think everybody's dead. I mean, you saw him. He's like half a person now.
I just want to go over some of the ships that Isayama has effectively killed over the course of the series. Some of these characters you may not remember, but I'll try to refresh you as best as I can. So we have Hana as ex Franz, and this is the couple where there's half a body, and the girl is still trying to revive him. It happened very early on, I think in season 1, so it's probably something you won't remember, but that happened. There was a whole Levi x Petra ship going on.
Rip.
Yeah, Petra's no longer with us, so
neither is her neck.
And Levi might not be with us either, so
fuck it.
This isn't dead yet, but with this episode, Mikasa x Eren, with Mikasa leaving the scarf, and with Eren saying what he said in previous episodes, where he said he hated Mikasa and everything. Yeah, this ship doesn't look like it's going to sail. Not dead like the other ones, but yeah. Historia x Ymir. Yeah, not here. Sasha x Nicolo, gone. Hitch x Marlowe, gone. Berthold x Annie, gone. And
I mean, technically, Annie. Well, that's true. Berthold's dead.
yeah.
Never mind.
That's the case with most of them. It's not the case of like them falling out of love or something like that. It's like, oh yeah, one of us dead. Can't happen.
Wait, what about Historia X Farmer?
I mean, we don't even know the farmer's name. He's just a guy.
His name is Farmer John.
He's just a jag. He's just a guy.
Honest work.
I do honest work, and I love my Historia.
I mean, everybody would love Historia, but
did we ever find out who's her baby daddy?
Farmer John.
It is not Farmer John.
Shanada says Armin's crush on Annie. I don't think that's. Is that real?
I mean, that's a ship.
That's definitely. I think it's a ship after that episode.
Came off.
But like,
it's there. It's there.
He's not even in the fucking series. Does it even count?
Well, let's just say it's on ice.
Like Yuri?
Yeah, like Yuri.
We
need another Yuri ship.
We should do Yuri on Ice for a Nakama Club and watch people just leave.
I'm gonna say it. I saw it before. It's overrated.
Absolutely.
I haven't watched it yet.
That was before everybody realized Crunchyroll's advertising is kind of maybe overrates the anime a little bit.
The anime was so overrated. Like, the only thing that like people freaked out over the fact was, one, you had boys love theme in it, so it's like, okay, the girls will love it. And then two, like, it was just well animated dance choreography with ice skating. That was it. Other than that, I couldn't name you a single character or their motivation or anything.
Farmer John.
Farmer fucking John was the main character in that.
Farmer John.
He's just like, I make a civil living. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna skate. I love you, Historia.
I put hard work in on the land during the day, and by night, I blow away the audiences with my fancy moves.
The further we get with Attack on Titan, the better my chances get with convincing everybody that Hitch is the best girl in the series. Every time.
Which is great. Underrated.
History will prove me right.
She's just...
Everybody keeps talking about Mikasa, and they just keep going on the fumes of Historia because you guys love to harp on the whole Marley arc, or not Marley arc. The Uprising arc. But history will prove that Hitch is in fact the best girl.
Hitch is literally just like Hitch's whole personality is that she's a regular girl that just wants to experience regular girl things.
But she gets it put in the big positions, like you're going to command these people. Like, oh shit, okay, I guess.
She's literally the epitome of, I just want to like spend my late teens and early 20s partying and meeting boys and all this stuff, and then it doesn't happen for her. Never goes that way.
You never
She's
really
kind of like what
goes
John
on
would
in
be.
someone's head.
She's kind of like what John would be if he didn't have that whole situation with Marlowe.
John would have gotten with Mikasa a long time ago.
Not Marlowe, Marco, my bad.
Have you guys watched A Slap on Titan?
I've heard of it, but no, I haven't watched it.
Oh my
Is that the one I watched in your Discord?
It's like an abridged series. We should...
Yeah.
We should do that.
When Mikasa was calling everyone cracker, that was hilarious.
We should... we should do that for Nakama Club.
Yeah, you could pick it.
we should. That'd be great. We could do it this season.
Hitch.
Although Hitch isn't in attack slap on Titan.
I mean, she whacked John across the head with a stick.
Oh, okay. I thought I was gonna say finish that sentence, Satsuki.
Yeah, I finished it.
Okay, yeah. Apparently, so did John.
Fun time.
Who do you think? Speaking of John, who do you? John's got to get some love in here.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does. He's great.
I mean, yeah, like the fans love him, but I don't know if characters in the series love him. Seems like Mikasa's still stuck on Eren, and Hitch has her farmer boy. So
Farmer
who's
John.
Left for him?
Mikasa.
Also,
I just said
do you
no.
think Mikasa is going to go out with a murderer?
Yes.
Mikasa would rather be with Eren than even sit in the same chair with John.
Well, not if John is like, hey, you want to check out my Lego collection? And Mikasa's going to be like, wait, what the fuck? You have one of those?
He's going to destroy the Lego collection. John has a better shot with Connie.
That's true. Freaking Mikasa will be like, fuck your Lego collection, and she'd crush him with her rock hard abs.
Yeah.
What about Hitch?
No, because we have shit. I can't say that.
Huh?
Skip me. There's a hidden ship that people don't see, but it will rise.
The fuck are you talking about?
You don't. What the? I'll show you what I'm talking about after the podcast, but I can't say it here because it's a big spoiler.
Wait, no. DM me.
Yeah. Okay. I'll do it. I'll do it right now. You think I won't?
Do it. On Tabaka.
I'll do it right now.
Yeah,
there. I did it.
Is that?
Yes, it's real.
That's not real.
What? You want proof?
Yes.
I got you.
Is this something I missed?
Motherfucker said he wants proof. I got you right here. I'll send you the safe for work proof.
What? Is this just fan art?
No.
Why do you say it like it's gonna be fan art?
It's not. This is like real legitimate shit. Look at this.
That is. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
We have gone off of less.
Are you
Spare
kidding me?
Spare me. We have gone off of less.
There is no.
There is sexual tension in that panel.
There is no sexual tension in that panel.
It is if you try to make it.
Yes, exactly.
Can I go home, guys?
That's what we do in Attack on Titan.
Oh my god.
I'm going home.
Where are you at if you're not home right now?
Underneath a bridge.
Down by the river with Farmer John?
You got some good connection.
I know, it's really good.
Oh fuck.
Okay, now I'm going to a town.
Oh! Yeah, come back!
Oh my god, there's a stripper!
There's a bear.
And there's a bear! Oh, bear woman! Oh! Kuma Kuma run!
Oh, good god.
Sexual
We passing this episode of Attack on Titan?
Okay, I passed through this bridge. Yeah, oh hell yeah, I'm passing this episode of Attack on Titan. Just from the opening alone, my balls were hard. So I'm passing it.
Satsuki?
Hold on. More proof, real quick. You don't know how serious this is. This is one of my favorite ships, and for you to laugh at it and call it like just propaganda fan art. No, this is serious. This is like real life.
That's
this is
fan
like
art.
Yeah, that's fan art, but the fan art came from something in the manga. Like the root of it came from the manga. This is not just wishful thinking.
Oh my god! If
I can't speak on like the details of it because it's a spoiler. It's a big spoiler. But this is real, and when it and when shit hits the fan, and we cover manga chapters to where this isn't a spoiler anymore, I'm going to talk about it, and you guys are going to hear my voice. I'm going to scream like Zeke, louder than Zeke or Aaron in this episode.
I know how Zeke will scream to start the rumbling.
Now. Okay.
That may be accurate because he is.
Why does he sound like that? Well, he's probably in pain.
I don't want to say he's dying. He's in pain. So it's just like, get ready, Aaron. Yeah.
Yeah. What are they going to do? Why are they trying to get in contact?
They got to touch tips.
Yeah, they got to touch tips. Farmer John.
What does that mean? What do you mean by that?
Well, they don't want they keep saying in the episode, don't make them touch each other. Don't make them touch.
You listen, you know those crazy Attack on Titan fans. You know them.
So are we saying Aaron X Zeke?
Yeah. They're going to be doing a lot of step incest.
So it's like citrus?
Are they
sister and sister? Related. They're actually related.
Yeah, but yeah, citrus, but worse.
Ew.
And
touching tips.
The excuse this side of the fan base would use is not really an excuse, but they would just say incest is wincest.
Well, yeah, that's like the go-to thing to when you don't want to actually talk about the. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Your ship's wrong, Satsuki. Are you passing the show?
I mean, I feel like the ships I support are solid, but I'm definitely passing the show for sure.
Passing it as well. Pretty good. Can't wait for the next one. Next one is gonna probably break the internet. Not, and it's gonna be the one after that.
Oh yeah, next episode that happens. Yeah. Wow.
Can't wait to hear all the hot takes.
They get to touch tips.
I won't confirm nor deny that, but I will say I will be dancing next episode.
Okay. They are touching tips. I can't wait.
You don't know I dance if people touch tips. You don't know that.
I guess I'll find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I guess this is the time of the show where we say, we gotta go. Rhymed it. See there?
Saw it.
This old farmer's heading down the mill.
Farmer John. EA, where can they find you? I should probably make a new one of these.
Yeah, that would be funny. Yeah, you should totally for the new season. I would be all for it.
I want one more accurate to my personality.
This is accurate.
It's outdated. I'm not the same man I was 5 minutes ago.
You
got introduced to some new shit?
I'm just, I evolve constantly.
Literally, it says, if you see Satsuki on the street, make sure to pat him on the back, tell him you love him, and make sure to ask him about the latest chapter of Citrus Plus.
Yeah, I don't like people touching me. Ugh.
There you go.
Apparently, this is not the case.
Ugh.
So now, Satsuki, is it okay to say that you have now become Fushi? Is that why you're always evolving?
What the fuck is Fushi? Oh, from To Your Eternity. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not like Fushi because Fushi
But you're not the same person you were 5 minutes ago.
Fushi had the opportunity to have Hayase and he bucked on it. I would never claim to be Fushi.
You know
'Cause I
she's
would've
still alive.
But I'm saying Fushi had the opportunity to have Hayase and he didn't take it. If I would never be Fushi.
Okay, fair enough. There's the old Sasuke we know and love.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, yeah, you can see me over at Everything Animated. Not doing anything. Pretty boring, actually.
Oh.
But there is something in the works, and I'm going to say it right now just because it's been announced. Season 2 Rent a Girlfriend podcast returns this summer, baby.
Can't wait to shit on all of these characters.
That's right. Me, SeaTactics, and Rising Sun Reviews. We're all going to be talking about the glorious, the splendoriferous, the show that is known around the world as being great when it's only mid, and it is Rent a Girlfriend. That's right, Rent a Girlfriend, where there's how many chapters, Satsuki?
And a girlfriend?
Yeah.
It's like it's over 200 chapters. I don't know the exact number, but yeah.
200 chapters, and we still don't know who likes who.
In the most recent chapter, apparently, they tease that he's gonna finally stop renting girlfriends and get an actual girlfriend. I laughed at that.
Yeah, and there was a whole panel dedicated to his boner.
220, guys.
Oh, excuse me, 220.
Mm-hmm.
And we finally about to do something.
Probably not.
No.
Probably not.
You're gonna go back to the cycle. It's a watching cycle.
Yeah, back to masturbation. So yeah, definitely check me out over there, because Lightning, I know you enjoyed it. Maybe this time you'll get to catch us live. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell everybody. Summer 2022, Rent a Girlfriend, Season 2 podcast.
Satsuki.
It is Satsuki the Savage, you know what I'm saying? On the channel, I've been pretty much slacking. I plan to get back in a groove of things next month, but I don't know. I've just been in a funk. I just been pretty much putting out like live streams when it comes to One Punch Man or whatever stream I feel is convenient to put out, but I'll eventually get back in a groove of things. I feel next month, just to get myself refreshed and everything, get back to writing and whatnot. But yeah, Sasuke the Savage, I'm better than you, and you know it.
Hi, my name's Farmer John, the one and only. Been farming, been tilling these lands, riding my tractor, which she does think is sexy, which is how I landed.
Do you have a farmers only though?
I don't believe in online dating.
Shit.
I believe in farming.
Tell them how hard you work.
Yeah.
What's the hours looking like?
Wake up at 6, go to bed.
Woo! Hold on. OC had a farm by the downtown. Everybody looked at the crops with a frown. Goddamn, why he don't got the corn cropped? I don't even know if I just said a real sentence.
Well,
was that beautiful or what?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go eat some corn with some ketchup on it. I'll catch you guys next week. Bye.
Jenny?